How do you name a customer or origin for the maker?
What's that?
How do you name a custom origin?
It may not give you the option to rename it. That might be something that
It
goes
says
into the.
create custom origin name and description. Granted trait points. What is all that?
Is there like a box to click? Or
Yeah, they
make sure
got
you.
box for each one. Name, description, and granted trait points. For a biography. It didn't make sense.
With your character
Can you
concept,
help her?
do the existing timeline or existing origin options not fit at all?
They wanted me to pay money to unlock.
What?
Yeah, a lot of stuff's like behind a paywall.
Goodness gracious, that is freaking arg.
I was using another creator for characters. I forgot the name of it. It's on my old computer. There's another character generator.
Um,
Um,
yeah, I wonder if you just use the Roll20 one.
yeah, let's use the Roll20.
Let me see here. I'm just gonna test it out here and see what it looks like. Character builder. Well, that is going to be probably better to use. I wasn't aware that it had like a full character creator process, but it does, and that will allow you to access all of the compendium without any paywalls because I've already paid for all of it and you have access to it. So, snap. I would say maybe crap. I hate for you to have to like repeat yourself, but you might want to go back into Roll20 and ignore Demi Plane. I'm just going to delete that out of the chat because that's annoying. That's super annoying. I definitely want you guys to have access to all of the things. Yeah, the Roll20 one has all of the sets. Everything is like explained. Like when you hover over stuff, it gives you a description of stuff. All right, well, that is super dumb. I do apologize. Ignore Demiplane. Demiplane is stupid. Everyone should have the option in the journal to click the Add Character button.
Now I could go to the tools and go to Roll20 characters.
Yep, just like that.
All right, what did you get? Ah, there you are. That's for you, the character builder, might be.
Oh, I see. I see why. We have 5 powers.
Kind of, yes, because of the if you choose a new power set, that counts as a like a power choice. So if you have elemental control and martial arts, it's gonna tick one of those off. But if you have only powers from one set, you get like the bonus. So it defaults there, and especially for rank 1 characters, like if you have a particular focus in what you're doing and you only get powers in that set, then you are better suited. for the things and the stuff.
Well, rank 1, you only could be human. Can you make it more rank 2 or something?
At rank 1, you can choose any origin, which includes all of the, like, you can be alien and stuff. Human is the default, but you should be able to choose your origin, and that is where you would have non-human things.
We're going to be really weak. Rank 1 is really weak.
Indeed. Basic introductory hero. Just getting started. I only see one character added into the like the journal list there. Unless I need to refresh, maybe.
I think, yeah, I'm the only one that has a character. The Accepto Kojuku or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're limited in the origins, it's probably, if you haven't exited Demiplane, close out Demiplane, start over with the Roll20 creator. Because Demiplane is holding everything hostage behind the paywall.
So with powers, right? I went with Elemental Control,
Cool.
right? It says I still got 3 points, but I can't choose anymore from the Elemental section. Do I just go with the basic, or is that should I just like hold off on everything?
Are they, do they have prerequisite? Do they have
Yeah.
prerequisites that you haven't chosen, or are they limited by rank?
Most of them are limited by rank. Yeah, most of them are limited by rank.
Okay. In that case, I would go with basic then.
Basic, all right. Yeah, and some are limited by you need to have the pre like a different skill to get unlock the next one.
Right, yeah.
And elemental means I could choose the type of element, right? It doesn't really because I don't see like that like let's say I want fire,
Yes, indeed.
right? Okay, okay. I can have additional limbs. Let's go. And I'll have a third foot. If you know what I mean. Let's go. A fourth foot. I mean. That's +1 to their agility. Ooh. Dollar bills.
Yeah, could I be an agent of shield?
Tentatively, I don't see a problem with that. Are you still in demiplane?
No,
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, I don't.
creating a character in Roll20.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see your character there. Let me refresh.
Well, I'm doing it in the Roll20 character. Well,
Oh, that is why. Okay. And then it'll let you import.
yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. I was like, why don't I see another one? Dude, what in the hell? Why are you not? Okay, there it goes. I was just being slow and dumb.
I get black market offers from what the hell is what it is. I'm gonna recycle a name that I used in a different campaign that we never got through.
I will punish you for that later.
It's not one of ours.
No,
It's
I
a
don't
different
care.
one.
I'm kidding.
That's fucked up, man.
Uh,
I am microscopic. Nothing can hurt me. I'm too tiny. How does one spell acquaintance? Alright, I think I'm good. Oh shit! Oh no, it deleted everything. No, you monsters!
uh, are you sure?
Yeah, the last page. I left the last page to kind of just check if I did everything, and it deleted everything I typed in.
No.
Monster. And I have to retype everything.
Was it just from the last page, or was it
Yeah,
from?
just,
Oh, okay.
just yeah. It wasn't much. It's just
That's still super annoying.
yeah, All right. I think I'm good.
Tatum.
Platoon. Let's go.
So we've got accuracy, healing factor, evasion, and elemental burst. So, not a melee person, huh?
Nah, not this time.
I do want to add, it not only affects your offense, but your defense. So you'll want to stay out of combat. It's going to be very easy to punch you in the face.
That's what evasion is for. I can use my
Indeed.
agility. Yes. Okay.
Agility affects ranged weapons and ranged attacks.
Oh no, no. Evasion makes it so I can dodge melee using agility.
Ah, yes, it
Yeah.
does.
So it's
So
helpful because I'm
that
not gonna
is
be.
super nifty.
Yeah.
What would flying be under? I don't see.
Flying?
Yeah.
Um, that is a good question. Let me find out for you. Um, that's not. Um, so flight one is
What
it
is it
has a
under?
prerequisite of rank 2.
See, I can't even make my character.
I would say maybe get jump and then when you level up, like replace it with flight.
Yeah, rank 1 is like humans. They're basically not even superheroes. Then.
It is very, very
That's
basic
why,
at rank 1.
that's why people don't play rank 1.
It is potentially limiting. Let me see. How easy is it to? Because when you go up in rank, you get 4 more powers and I think 4 more attribute points. I'll have to double check all of the things that you get. I suppose it wouldn't be terrible if we were to start at rank 2, be a little bit more established. Beginning stuff I can adjust up. I don't mind doing that.
I'd appreciate it. Then I
Uh,
can make my character custom.
what do you think, Coro?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I mean, eventually we'll get there, anyways, right?
I mean, yeah, but it's nice to be there.
I mean, I don't mind. It's really up to you. Right? I don't know if you because you've already got this like small session to go right now, right?
Yes, but
Yeah.
upgrading at this point, like, totally doesn't matter. You can totally won't affect me. I can adjust as necessary. Not a big deal at all.
Because like if anything, push comes to shove, we just do rank 1 today, and then we can just say we rank up, right?
Yeah, but I mean, if either of you feel limited, like again, those prerequisites, I didn't realize that flight was a rank 2 thing. I mean, it makes sense,
Yeah, rank 1 is
but
just like Spider-Man. They're just basically almost not super. Rank 1 is like
mhm,
low on the
very,
totem
very
pole.
low, yes, by design.
But I don't.
No one plays rank 1 in Marvel Universe because it's terrible.
Yeah, I don't care what we do. I could switch mine to rank one. I mean rank two. It doesn't matter.
All right, well, for the sake of fun, I don't want anybody to feel like it sucks to play, so we'll go ahead and start at rank 2. It'll be a little bit longer before a rank up in the main campaign arc, but I am okay with that too. So,
I need to figure out
let me find.
how to rank up.
Yeah, rank 2 is like the Daredevil.
Spirit
Do, 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 do. 288 maybe. All right, so I'm going to put in the Roll20 chat for you, Koro, the things that you will get
Oh, I see.
by ranking up.
Yeah, I have to add this stuff manually, huh?
Yes, but you can drag and drop
Yeah.
from the compendium. Let me see. Is there? Let me. All right, I'm gonna make a duplicate of your character and mess around with that. That way your base isn't messed up. Tatum. All right, so if I change that number, because it should let me, does it do anything? No. So, yes, would require you to manually go in. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. You'd have to hit the edit button.
Already.
And then change stuff manually. All right. Oh, make sure you guys take the heroic tag. That way you have karma, in case you haven't already, or if the game didn't
Oh,
automatically do that.
no, I added it on there.
Okay, good. It's
Yeah.
a silly thing. Oh, fuck off.
Oh,
What's wrong?
I put in +1 to like start, and it says type error, cannot read properties of undefining, reading advanced. Instead of like, oh my God, I can't type in add 1 or +1 to chat. Since when? Dude, what in the fuck? It won't let me type in chat. Anything.
Fine, roll 20.
That is the stupidest thing I have ever seen. I'm going to lose my shit if I can't just type into chat. Can you guys type into chat or do you get type error?
Good stuff.
Koro is typing. Shogun is typing.
No, I can't type it.
Dude,
Yeah.
what the actual fuck?
Type error cannot read properties of undefined reading.
It's too advanced. We need ChatGPT on this ASAP.
Is it only this Roll20? Let me get somewhere. Let me join one of the other.
Dude, that is ridiculous. That is a huge problem.
It's only the Marvel.
Uh-huh. Oh, I know. I've never seen that before.
Is it a setting or something?
I don't know. I'm gonna go find out the hard way. Because that is grade A bullshit.
Text chat option. Let me see if this fixes. Nope, can't type anything. Something's wrong with the Marvel one.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, I just deleted API scripts. There's nothing in settings that has anything to do with typing into chat, but maybe the API was messing with it.
Oh, let me try.
Cannot read properties of undefined. I can't whisper.
Yeah, something happened to the Marvel Roll20 one. I guess we should report the bug.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just went to into the forums.
I don't see this heroic you or something.
It's a tag.
Oh, that's under backstory.
Yeah. Hmm. Well, it does say something about clearing the chat archive. Let me try that, and then I'll have you guys refresh. I don't know if it's going to even give me an indication that it worked. Type error. Nope.
So where did you find flying?
It should be under basic.
Okay.
Um, once you, of course, put yourself at 2. All right, well, now I will hurry up and wait to see if we can get resolution on that. But it'll probably be a little bit of time. So I put in the Roll20 chat. I don't know, Coro, if you had already found it, if you're already done even, but I just put in there the things that you get from the rank up.
Push this to 2.
Yeah, that is super dumb. I've never seen that before. I will light an incense, then go outside and smoke away my frustrations. Do let me know if there are any questions, or of course, if there's any way I can help direct or assist in the rank up. I apologize in advance for the tedious editing and manual adjustments.
You're good.
Thank you guys for being experimental phase of messing around with the new system and stuff. Oh, is there, for both of you guys, if you have image concepts, do let me know so that I can mid-journey up some token art and stuff.
Yeah, I already got my picture. There you go. It's a cool one.
Yeah, I got nothing yet.
Would you be willing to post that art in the Discord chat? It can be public or DM'd. Either way, it's cool. Oh, God damn it. I wanted to get Chinese food, but they closed.
Like out of business closed.
No, just closed for the evening. Those guys are very proud of themselves. No, I don't want to do that right now.
I think my character is going. How important. You could take a look at it. He's more like Superman.
Ronan Laudrugula. Laudrugula. La. Um. Oh, that hasn't yet brought over the stuff.
Oh, I forgot that has a speed running. I have to do it when he works on it.
Well, I don't see anything at all. It's blank.
Well, he's still loading it.
Oh, okay.
It's loading stuff
I will apply patience then.
going around in circles. He's kind of wrong with Roll20. See? Who's taking it so long to load? The Roll20 seems to be acting up.
Might have to refresh again. I'll reload on my side.
Damn, that's a lot of power sets that we
My
get.
characters is not loading. It's just going around in a circle.
It might take time, or it might have to reload it.
I'm gonna jump out real quick.
Yeah, on my side, it's still blank on the sheet.
Right. So I made an extra sheet just so I can check things out, right?
Uh-huh.
For doing rank 2.
Right.
You could delete it if you want. It's that ran in. Aside from that, I think I'm good. The damage multiplier, does it apply to both melee or and agility, or is it just one?
It is for everything. For ego, logic. It looks like it has damage multiplier 2 on everything by default, which is the way it should be at rank 2. You have agility times 4, which I assume comes from your accuracy 2. That's 2 to their agility. Oh, it just went away. Why did it? Oh, because I'm clicking stuff on your sheet. Um, why is it closing? Are you doing anything or?
Yes, I was adding one to the other ones. I only added one to agility, but I didn't add the extra one for accuracy too. So I need to add one more to accuracy too. For agility, I mean.
Because it looks like it is. Why is it not scrolling down all the way?
Not me, I swear. I'm not touching it.
No, you're good. No, I don't want to add a custom
What's
power.
funny is all messed up. Even the main page is messed up.
What's going on?
Yeah. The main page looks different than it usually
I
does.
have you guys set on a splash page that should have a bunch of characters with the Marvel logo.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm talking about the main page. It has a menu instead of the list of those drop downs. They're doing something on Roll20.
Are you talking about where you go to launch game?
Yeah, the main page, the Roll20.
Oh, like Roll20's homepage.
Well,
Um, are you doing anything like running updates in the background or anything?
my
My main
character
page
is here,
appears to
I
be.
believe.
What's that?
I think my character's here, just didn't load on that one page. Or,
Yeah, it is not happening on my side.
right, I gotta find them first. I gotta choose the game to export.
I'm not seeing any issues on the Roll20 page.
I don't know. Okay, I exported them. It should be there. It's on the bottom. Starbreak is on the bottom.
Oh, there it is. All right, let me move that up into the characters folder. Oh, it must still be loading. Your picture is showing up, but not your character sheet. So I think that might still be doing its thing. All right. All I wanted to see.
It's not loading. It's not.
Um,
Still going around in circles.
okay, yeah, it's still loading then. So accuracy 2. That's 2 to agility, damage multiplier, plus 2 bonus to agility checks other than attacks. I think that it might be stacking where it shouldn't be.
On which one?
With the accuracy, like it should be replacing +1 with +2, not adding a total of 3.
1 + 2.
Because it's supposed to
Oh,
use the better of.
oh, I don't. Yeah, sure seems like it wants me to. It sure seems like it wants me to have a better multiplier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it went all the way back to the beginning page.
when I did the new character, right?
Uh-huh.
I had accuracy 1 and it did have it had +1 on there already.
Yeah,
I
so
don't know.
it should have damage multiplier times 2 on everything, ego, logic, melee, and agility, but then
Oh,
accuracy 2 should add 2 to that, so it should be damage multiplier 4 on agility. For some
yeah,
reason,
everything was 0 before. I added the 1 on top
oh,
of that.
I wonder if
Yeah,
it
I don't.
has updated. All right, don't click anything. Real quick, I'm just going to check something here. Damage multiplier. Let me change the bonus to 0.
My character's gone.
That one should be 2. Total of 4. That
Not
one should
all
be
over.
0 and 0. I'm just messing around with stuff. Okay, that actually, okay, so now that should be better. Unless you have something, which I don't think you do, but if there was something that said all of your damage multipliers go up by 1, which I don't think any of those do.
It's just
Should
the
be,
accuracy for ability.
yeah, should be good to go there then.
I got thorough.
You shouldn't have to. If it's importing, it should just be,
No,
it
my
might,
game didn't load. My character didn't load. So when I clicked on the other thing, it just deleted the whole thing. Went back to the builder.
yeah, if it's still like copying over and loading, that might be an interruption.
You know what? Let me create an in-game, see if it works. Give me a character sheet.
You should be able to add a character sheet, the plus character button. Koro, are you done with the Ronin character?
Yeah.
Okay, I will delete that so that there's not confusion. It is, yeah, peculiar that it didn't copy, load in your character all the way. A VIF file? What? No. On a damn a VIF file?
I'll be right back.
We shall be here.
Well, since I know I'm gonna pick, it won't take me.
With the image that you generated, are you able to zoom out with that at all? I don't know if you did
What's
that
that?
with Mid Journey or something else.
What are you talking about?
I am talking about your character's picture for Starbright. Are you able to zoom out?
No, I said
Because for tokens, it will like cut off.
I'll use Token Pro. I'll make it so.
I'll see if I can get some renditions out of it.
I'm downloading the token. I go to download. And let's bring it into Roll20. How do you get back to the image? Oh, here. Oh, there. I got it. Okay, there's my token. Why does it keep on starting my character over again?
All fun technical difficulties. Ridiculous.
Okay, back.
Tatum, history, yes. Hair, definitely. Height 5, weight 6. He is him. Just a guy. Ooh, that. Can I edit that? Schnikes. Initiative should have edge. It should say 2E. Oh, cool. You can edge right off of the. Nice. Oh, that's cool.
Wonderful.
What?
I said wonderful. Alright.
I will have to briefly go AFK here in a moment to acquire food delivery. Should I delete that imported Starbright character that did not populate?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that.
Not the one I'm working on.
No, the one you're working on, the new one, Eho Strep Sub. That one will remain. I've never once seen when you make a new character sheet have it come up with a regular name. It's always gibberish. Oh, to confirm, Tatum's elemental type is fire.
No, it's gonna be ice.
Aha. I There's a place that had all of the different elemental effects. I have to find that again. Paralyzes target for 1 round. Okay. Ooh, that elemental grab is buff. Your ego score isn't particularly high. However, you can get that on them. A TN of 20 to break is very, very strong.
Yeah.
I'm just looking through all your powers and stuff. Familiarizing. You can put the wall up and have them also get hit by it. That's awesome. Oh, I see what happens when I fucking. That is so dumb. When I stretch something out and then close it, the bottommost ability, which is Elemental Burst right now, but that keeps moving around. It gets like moved off of the scroll, so I can't look at the next one. Burst. A burst and blast are a little bit different. Equal to their resilience. Oh wow. So you reheal 5 health every turn.
Mm-hmm.
That's buff.
I had my zones low. No, I didn't. Because we did the I think I might move my resilience a little down. Put it in vigilance.
Mm. If you need to.
Yeah.
Vigilance is helpful too with like investigation and stuff. It's like a general wherewithal and whatnot. All right, I will BRB.
Gotcha.
Okie dokie. I have returned.
No.
How goes the stuff?
Nothing. much has changed. I just changed my vigilance and resilience.
Okay. So your initiative bonus will have gone up. Looks like that automatically calculated for you. Very good. And it did not automatically drop the health. I can do that. Focus changed. I didn't see that any of your abilities required the spending of focus. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, spend 5 focus. Elemental Burst doesn't have a cost. Grab does. Blast is circumstantial based on what you want to pay. All right, cool. Muy excelente. And how is Starbright coming along?
Almost done. I think I am.
Excellent.
All right, this time, yeah, loaded. He's done. I'll take a look.
But of course. Ah, got some mighty and some smashing. Flight and speed. Nice. Smash and clobber buff.
It's basically like Superman.
Yeah. Excelente.
He works for the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Why does it list Flight 1 twice?
What's that?
It lists some of the skills twice.
It shouldn't list anything twice. What are you referring to?
The powers.
Could be an issue on your side. On my side, I'm seeing everything only listed once.
It might be me. Because I see heightened sense twice. It's on the bottom.
So because you have two levels of heightened senses, it has 1 and 2.
No, I mean there's two.
Oh,
Two.
I would refresh because that's not a normal thing. Close it and reopen it, maybe. So let's see, 150 and 10. Good. Oh, I might want to give the token vision. That is important. And Tatum does not yet have art.
I made the token.
What's that? Sorry.
I made a token for my guy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Let's see if we could type it.
Oh, I already have an open window for. Okay, let me. How's that then? Then I will use that eventually, probably someday.
Let's see if the roll is working. Okay.
What's that?
I'll see if the roll is working.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nope.
Rolls should be fine.
Oh, nothing working. That is completely broken.
Works for me.
Oh, from the characters. No, I mean, I put the command.
Oh yeah. That's a thing. I'm gonna have to submit a ticket for that. I posted a thing in the forums. I very thoroughly said like I cleared the chat archive and etc. And then some assholes like, "Are you sure you did chat archive and not history?" Dur dur dur. Like I fucking said what I said, buddy. Sorry, sometimes I get an attitude with like tech support script when they're like going through the basics and it's like, no. I've already done all that. I've done the restarting stuff. Skip ahead to where you actually fix my problem. right, let's see how that looks. Pretty good. Cool.
I like how my character looks. Really cool.
Alrighty. Well,
Yeah, his homeworld was destroyed during war. So when he came to Earth, he was determined to stop Earth from having the same fate.
mm, yeah, that is definitely. I am curious to get your background stuff.
I'll see my character. I already got the background.
Distant planet of Estra. So it's a unique alien world. Cool. So you've been on Earth long enough to integrate and so are you still then planning on being a part of Shield or is that changed now?
No,
Okay. Yeah, I do see Law Enforcer. Well, that is cool. So then you'll be familiar with Nick Fury. That tracks because he deals with alien stuff and Shield.
at the moment I work for what's his name? How could I not know? Coulson.
Good old Agent Coulson.
Watch his car. Lola.
What's that?
I like his car. Lola,
Ah,
the flying car.
so with that pretty well established, I like the background, the pain of losing your home world to war, and etc. That is all good stuff. For Tatum, I notice your history just says yes.
Yes.
uh, as far
Yeah.
as what I can pull out, he has two eyes and definitely has hair.
Yeah.
Well, the backstory generator called Easy Peasy AI. It makes awesome backstories. You just put in a few words of what you basically want to get it, and then it makes it your whole backstory.
Indeed. Yeah, and I still have to fit in As far as where I want to kind of go with the timeline, that'll be TBD, of course, because of Kang and that whole campaign set. I did get an image. But yeah, so I am very curious with Tatum as far as their origins and stuff. I assume, but maybe shouldn't, that they are originally from Earth, from the
Yes.
US. Oh,
As
that's
far as
not the
I
one I
know,
wanted.
yes.
Okay. So being from the US, you'll be familiar with heroes, the general state of things, general timeline progression and stuff. Will you be living in New York or just visiting for the sake of this, the starter little mini adventure thing?
Simply adventuring. Let me put it that way.
Just out and about? All right.
Yeah, yeah. Character's
That
an
does
adventurer.
specifically, yep, track
Establishing.
with your origin background.
So I just kind of stay wherever, whether it's like a tent outside or like fucking a motel.
All righty. And as far as contacts, there will have been a point in your past, whether recently or further back, where you will have encountered, you'll have had some kind of direct interaction with Nick Fury.
Ah, yes. I have no allegiance to no man, nor no country.
So he might have even like attempted to recruit you after you pulled off some heroics, and you were like, "Nah, dog, I work alone."
Pretty
Something to
much.
that effect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the music down just a little bit on my side.
Yeah, if he's a rogue, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. might want to index him.
They have, of course, their ways of doing things. Well, there's going to be a rainy evening. You will have not wanting to sleep outside or like be in Central Park with homeless people and drug dealers and such, wanting to get a proper rest, a moderately priced motel of some sort, be able to hear the rain pattering down outside on the TV, local news, be talking about things and stuff, recent mayoral elections, which may or may not be Kingpin. And you will receive a call from an unknown number. This is for you, Koro. Tatum, you are welcome to have an old, invincible Nokia basic cell phone. You can have
I'm
the
gonna
newest iPhone. What do you have going on there?
It's a phone, of course.
Right?
Yeah. Right. I don't
Um,
know. I guess it's a cell phone, a regular touchscreen cell phone.
okay. Could
Yeah.
be Android or Apple, Marvel equivalent thereof.
Yeah.
Well, an unknown number will be dialing you. You don't really give out your number a lot. And you have spam filters and such that automatically take care of calls of a tele salesman nature and etc. Telemarketing and stuff.
I ignore it. I'm too busy watching my brain rot on Instagrams.
All right.
I'll message you. I'll answer
It'll
it.
just like it'll end the call and it'll come back again right away and end the call and come back right away. Very persistent. Um, Is there anybody you follow on Instagram, like Spider-Man or anybody?
Just brain rot stuff. Let's go with that. We got
All right.
Skippy Toilet.
Oh,
We
good
got
God.
we got some VTubers, some Fillion.
All right.
Going on.
There are some people that do that. There's some more legit people than others, but you're getting your brain rot on.
Let's go.
I did not see. Okay, so your real name is Taum without the T.
Oh wait, hold on. It should be the same.
Oh, okay.
I just misspelled it.
So you do you have like a public identity, or you just don't have like a heroic persona developed yet?
Yeah, none. It's just my name is my name.
Okay.
It is who I am. Alright. Wait,
Voice comes on. Am I speaking with Tatum?
who's this?
Am I speaking with Tatum?
What was this?
This is Nick Fury. We
Oh,
met
it's Nick.
before.
Yeah, the bald guy. Yeah. I remember you.
That is my son.
Does he
Out
have
of
one arm or
out
does
of
he have
game,
two
Nick
arms?
Fury Jr. is the Samuel L. Jackson character. This is original
Oh,
Nick Fury Sr.
different Nick Fury. Okay.
This is the original comic Nick Fury. Nick Fury Jr. is the Samuel L. Jackson one.
Okay.
So
Alright,
he'll
what you
be
going
a
for?
white dude with white streaks in his hair, cigar smoking. What's that?
Or I asked him what he wants and called him a fool.
I'm calling upon you to ask a favor. I have
Okay.
one of my trusted agents nearby. There appears to have been a break-in the old Avengers grounds. I'm showing that you are located at the Knight's Inn, just a few blocks away from there. I was hoping you might be able to lend a hand. The suspected break-in. Well, it's not suspected. I can tell you up front. Hydra agents have infiltrated the Stark Memorial Building. They've made some demands, and I believe that they are simply trying to delay. Being as that you are in proximity, I'm hoping I could call upon you to join my agent there, lend a hand, secure the building, eliminate the Hydra agents, rescue hostages.
So what I just understood is that you are tracking me somehow,
Your phone
watching
has global
every move.
positioning.
You monsters. Now I'll go. Alright,
Oh,
you owe
they
me
track
though.
everybody. Anyone with powers.
You owe me though. Remember that, Fury. If that's your real name.
It is a favor. I understand. This is an opportunity, though. Prove yourself well. Goes well to joining up with perhaps others. You know, I've got a lot of sway with the Avengers. Or perhaps you might find your work with my special agent amicable. The two of you might be able to come up with something in the way of working together in the future. At any rate, we do have our priorities.
I'm probably well known because I saved people out of it. Probably well known.
Yeah, we'll see, Fury. We'll see. Punk, and then I hang up. Right?
So what he referred to was a couple blocks away. There's at the old Avengers Mansion that had been turned into a public museum. There is a research facility on the campus known as the Howard and Maria Stark Building, three-story structure on the edge of the campus there. Hello, fly on the wall.
Hello.
What's that?
Nothing. Just kicking ass and taking names.
You're kicking ass and kicking names.
Yeah.
Taking names and taking it in.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, that ain't done.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
And so, Mr. Starbright, you are
Yeah.
on the scene of the building. You have talked with officers who are on the scene. They've been encouraged to stand back, give space to the building. You can see every once in a while a silhouette of Hydra agents peering out some of the larger windows of a couple different floors. They're, of course, not wanting to allow for snipers to get a hit or anything like that. They've presented a deadline if their absurd demands are not met. They're demanding that the city of New York drape the Statue of Liberty in a Hydra uniform. They're threatening to kill a researcher every hour on the hour until that happens. The clock is ticking down close to the end of the first hour. Nick Fury has already contacted you, of course, to appear on the scene due to your proximity. And you've received a message that you've got someone en route. They'll be able to give you a hand in dealing with the Hydra agents there. He doesn't believe it to be a major operation. There aren't any indications of there being a major villain involved at the moment. Although, targeting the research facility and the top floor, which very specifically does house the Stark Center for Galactic History, is a little bit unique and concerning. But for
How
you,
fast are you? Actually,
how fast is who?
how fast is my character actually?
Your character has, I believe, is your rank times your base speed because of your speed run 1. Let's see. Multiply regular run speed by their rank. Yep. So your run speed is 5 per your abilities. And rank is 2. So essentially it is 10 squares is your run speed. And outside of combat, it is 3 times that. So you are as fast as a car, according to your ability layout. Yep. But yeah, in combat, essentially 10 squares. So yeah, that is your information. You are currently awaiting the arrival. Nick Fury said he's got someone nearby who can come and lend you a hand.
Officer, do you have the owner of the building?
No, none of the Avengers are on scene. Alas,
No,
they
no.
are.
There's their engineer that made. We need a schematic for the building. Can you get it from the Department of what's it called? I need to get someone that has schematics for the building.
By request, Nick can send you that.
Okay. I'll request that.
All right. You are given. Allow me to make this in all players' journals. So there's a folder called Enter Hydra, and then there's a subfolder called Enter Hydra. You will see a couple of documents that have been shared. One of them is called The Opening, and you will see that there's an art handout therein. You can click it, open it up bigger, and that will give you the building layout. The third floor is on top, then second, first floor on the very bottom. You're going to be positioned where you are meeting this proposed agent is going to be essentially right out by the front door.
Officer, do we know where they are located in the building? Or how many?
They've seen silhouettes in the windows of all floors. They believe the hostage is to be held on the third floor, but agents are scouring the building and expected to be on every floor in some capacity.
Right, is there a roof access?
To this building, there is a skylight listed on the blueprints. Details of the exterior are not provided, but it does mention the existence thereof. Tatum, you are coming upon the Howard Amelia Stark Center for Galactic History. And you see standing out a figure, dark hair, clean cut, wearing shiny suit. As described, that is the man you have been sent to meet.
Let me look at it. Hang on.
So I'm assuming I get a rundown that there's people in there that want the Statue of Liberty dressed up as a Hydra agent?
If you
Right?
speak to the officers on the scene, yes, they will give you those details. Or you can speak directly to Starbright. It is not something that Nick Fury directly shared. He said that they had ludicrous demands, but he didn't detail exactly what.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Who are you, sir? Are you the man Nick Fury sent?
Which Nick Fury?
I gotta turn up your volume.
I asked
Can't hear you.
which Nick Fury? Which one? The bald one? The one with hair?
Yeah, it was the eldest.
Okay. Possibly. They said they were Nick Fury, but how am I to believe them, right?
Well, it's true. It was Nick Fury. They keep tabs on all people with powers, so he was probably able to get a hold of it.
Okay.
So what could you do? What's your ability so we could figure out how to do this?
We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Figure out. Can we get like how would they know that we dressed up the Statue of Liberty? Do we have like someone watching the statue? Or could we just like give them like an AI generated image of the statue dressed up in Hydra clothing?
So their network is pretty expansive. While there
Yeah.
isn't a direct vantage point from here, chances are they would know.
Yeah. All right.
I figured we're gonna have to go in stealthy and go through the roof access.
Bear in
fly,
mind
but
that, like, social media, people would be writing, like, why is the Statue of Liberty wearing yellow and green, etc.
all their attention will be on the police outside and the snipers. So we should be able to sneak in through the roof and take them one at a time because they seem to be spread out in the building. They're not in one place.
Do you happen to have like a giant ladder?
Let me turn down the music because I can't. Probably the music. All right, what was that?
Do you happen to have a ladder? Like a giant ladder?
No, I could fly.
I see. I can't though.
Oh, I could fly you up there.
What do you? Would you be able to carry me?
Yes, I would be able to carry.
All right. Okay.
So I'm gonna fly him up there, front of a vantage point where they won't be able to see us. No windows. You there, Bossman?
So from the rooftop, there are a series of skylights that look down into the building. I'm going to move your tokens. You're not going to be, so if you scroll up on the map where you are at on the page here, scroll to the top, you're going to be able to look down and see into the room. You are not presently in the room. You'd be looking in again from the skylights above. But you can see.
I'm gonna use my heightened senses, see if I could hear anything in that room.
It is very, very muffled. You do pick up a little bit of quiet, stop your whimpering.
Oh, the hostages are in that room that we're looking into?
Can you see your tokens and can you see the room that you're looking down into?
Yeah.
So that is your answer. There is a
But
pair of Hydra agents, a pair of people in lab coats that are on their knees, hands behind their back. Appears to be.
by what I'm hearing, is there how many are and where are they in near to the room?
You can directly see them through the skylight.
How many are they in that room?
I'm sorry, can you not see the map? Does your token have vision? Can you see the map page?
I can see it.
Oh, so there's two of them, right?
Yes. I just want to make sure because you're asking me a question. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm sorry. Like, I wanted to make sure that you can, in fact, see it because you're asking questions that are visibly represented there. I don't know how zoomed in or out you might be.
What's your abilities? I know you have power. I need to know because I need to know what you do.
Those are questions to you, Tatum.
What?
Starbright was inquiring as to what your abilities were so as to be able to plan, utilize your skills accordingly in approaching the
So
situation.
you see, and then I run away. I blast ice. That's it. I can make ice cream.
Huh.
Right. Making a snow cone real quick. Just give me a sec.
Oh, so you can freeze one of them?
Maybe if we're lucky.
Okay, I got, do you have increased speed or anything?
No increased speed. Just ice.
All
Ice
right.
is all I can do.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the far guy because I'm pretty fast. And once you get to the skylight, just freeze that one next to the skylight. Can you do that?
Maybe. Are they actively having like their guns on the hostages, or are they just kind of like wandering around?
One of them has active guns. like trained on them. The one that looks like the officer has a radio walkie-talkie, and they are armed. They have their gun out, but not pointed at them.
Okay, maybe charging in isn't the best idea,
Why not?
because there's a guy aiming the gun at the hostages. That
Don't worry about it. I got increased speed. I
Okay,
can get there. And I'll get in front of the hostages so they'll
maybe.
fire at me. I got healing ability.
If you believe you're fast enough, go ahead.
And you just freeze that guy that's close to the skylight. This guy.
Yeah, you like punching a hole in the wall, or let me
We're
know.
gonna, no, we're going to jump through the skylight, and then we're going to move.
Okay.
So be ready. We're going to jump at the same time.
Wait,
Okay, we got our plan.
how far is this drop?
What's that?
How far is the drop?
The skylight's not usually that high in the room, so you'll be fine.
All right.
About 10 to 15 feet ish. You can dramatically break through the skylight and hero pose in a landing without incurring any damage.
Yeah, you could do the hero pose.
Yeah. So there are the three main skylights that you guys are able to look through. Each one of them is housed above those holographic terminals that you see. Those are going
How
to
do I
be
figure my flight speed?
your
Same as
flight
running?
speed should be already on the sheet and calculated. Oops, that was the wrong button.
Where is it located?
At your ability scores on your character sheet, there's another tab that says speed and size. Now it says,
How come it doesn't have a flight speed?
because you do not have a flight power.
Yes, I do.
I disagree.
Flight.
It is
I got flight.
not on the list. Oh,
Yes,
wait.
it is.
I bet it is. Let me reopen the page. It's doing that thing where it cuts off the bottom for me. There it is, flight 1. Flight speed is equal to their rank times their run speed. Outside of combat, they can move 3 times their flight speed. So your rank is 2, your run speed is 5, so your flight speed is going to be 10. I will adjust that, and now it is entered in.
So how fast that is, like miles per hour?
I don't know. I would have to do the math. Each unit is 5 feet.
That unit.
Being is that you can run as fast as a car, and those are the same amounts. I would say probably between 30 and 50 miles per hour ish.
Okay, we're gonna jump through the skylight.
And I would like to know, don't move your token yet, which skylight are you going to be breaking through? There are essentially 3, one of them above each of those holographic squares there. So Starbright is going center to Tomb. Are you also going center? Or are you going to break into a different skylight?
I think I should.
Well, his guy is close to the center, so he'll probably do the same.
Sorry, I didn't catch that to Tomb.
Yeah. So I'll do this one on the left.
Alrighty.
No, I need you guys to take this guy out.
Yeah. I could still. But I'm gonna blast mine because I'm not strong enough to break the glass.
What, you're gonna blast your freeze
So
through
I'm
the
gonna
hostages?
blast the window to break through.
If you go over here, you're gonna be firing your frost at the hostages. Go through the middle one. That way you could
It'll be
have
fine.
direct line of sight to you.
It'll be fine.
All right. I hope so. All right.
All right. So dramatically smashing through. Tatum has covered their panel in ice and shattered it. Starbright smashing through with their might. Both of you will be able to come crashing down dramatically through the skylight. Glass is going to litter around. And don't move your token yet because we're going to be going into initiative.
Oh yeah, wouldn't we have them by surprise?
That is determined by initiative rolls. If there is a Marvel dice rolled in your initiative roll, then you're able to enjoy the surprise round. If not, then no. Tatum, you have edge on your initiative, which is similar to advantage from D&D. Essentially, if you hover over in the chat there, over each of those die results, you can click the edge button and re-roll it. It will add that in.
Gotcha. Would it re-roll the red or the regular one?
So the red one is your Marvel dice. And if you can get essentially a result of a 1 is the Marvel symbol, and that provides critical success or failure in every situation. When it comes to damage rolls, that is the dice that is used to multiply for damage amounts. Given that your other 2 dice are pretty awesome there, and pretty sure you get to choose the better of your rolls, I would say in a lot of cases, it helps when you have edge to re-roll the Marvel dice for the sake of potentially scoring that critical.
So I get to choose the dice.
You do get to choose the dice.
Okay. I'm gonna definitely choose that Marvel dice. The center one.
Why do these guys not have representing to their character sheets? God, that's fucking annoying. Whoever designed this module is an ass. That being said, so your new result, it appears, was either less than or equal to the 4, so it is going to be the same. Oh, good. They did it for the Hydra officer, just not the regular ones. Kooky. There it is. Gzz. Alrighty, and so we have the initiative order. Just so that you guys know, you can use your karma to do dice rerolls. You can gain an edge on an action check. You can also give your enemies trouble, which is the equivalent of disadvantage. Essentially, they have to re-roll their best dice and keep the lower. You can also use that to heal, if that comes into play. Of course, I believe both of you have healing factors, so you heal lots of hit points at the end of every turn. So that might not be as significant a concern, but you can also heal your focus, which is kind of like your mental health. You also use that for your superpowers, so if you run out, you can use more. Do not allow your focus to go to 0, because you will then be stunned. You'll be stunned, and yeah.
I'm going to use my karma to have them re-roll at disadvantage.
Well, you'll want to wait until they make a strike against you, because they might miss naturally.
I can't have them shooting the hostage.
What's that?
If they got initiative before us, they're going to shoot the hostage, so I have to use my karma to stop them.
So that is, there might be other things that you'll want to do, and they may not shoot at the hostages. That hasn't been determined because they haven't taken their turn yet.
Yeah, but we don't know that, so.
Indeed. So on each of your turns, You have movement, you have actions, and you have a reaction. You can use your actions in between all of your movement. So you can move a little, do a thing, move more, can do all of it before or after an action. When it comes to reactions, you also have a list of those. One of those, which might be helpful to know here, is called interpose, where if someone in your reach is targeted by an attack, you can jump between them. Of course, you do want to make that reach happen. You can also use things like helping a teammate. If there's a nearby ally, you can give them edge. So there are definitely things that you can do. Also, check your powers to see. I don't recall seeing one, but some powers are reaction based. Also, too, like Tatum, for example, has a wall that they can create. So if they create like an ice wall to separate agent from hostages, that provides opportunity.
So the only alternative I gotta use is use karma because I gotta get initiative over him or they're gonna shoot the hostage.
Maybe, that remains to be seen. Characters targeted by enemies who make action checks against them can give that enemy trouble on the check. So your karma is based on you personally being targeted. But let's see what happens and go from there. Tatum, you are first up in the order.
First
The
up,
field
let's
is
go.
yours.
See, do have to move. Burning crew.
Can you make your ice wall into a circle?
No, it's just a wall.
No, I mean, could you form it
It's
into a
only
circle around the hostage?
no, it's only 2 squares.
It's 2 squares times your rank. I think you've got 4 squares. But you are right in that, let's see. Wall of your element up to 10 paces away covers 2 spaces across per your rank. There's a barrier. So yeah, being is that it's only 4 wide, I would allow you to curve it. Like you could decide what 4 squares it does take up. However, they do have to be connected fully. So you can make like an L shape,
Yeah, that'll work.
but yeah, that's if you even want to use that ability. But
Yeah, now I'm gonna go for elemental grab on this guy. The guy holding the gun.
so he has the gun, but that's not the one that has it pointed at the hostages.
Oh,
The one who is aiming at the hostages is the guy on the left.
then I will do it the one on the left. That's definitely what I meant.
Okay, that's why I offered the clarification.
All right. See,
Funny.
what do I click? What do I click here?
So your elemental grab makes an ego attack against their melee defense. And if you are successful, you'll be able to grab them with your element.
Giggity.
All right. So it's where it says attack ego, right? Just click that.
Si, senor.
All right. Let's go.
All right, so, it's automatically rolling your damage. That's convenient. So your 13 is high enough for a success. Their defense is only 11 because they're
go.
low ranking regular ass dudes as Hydra agents. There was not a special Marvel result. And so you'll be able to have them grabbed. A grabbed character cannot move. To hit a grabbed character invokes trouble. That goes for both of you guys. If somebody shoots and they fails, they might hit the other person. If the attacker doesn't care, then the attacker can gain an edge to attack. It's going to hit the lowest defense first. If they can, with their attack, hit both, that is determined randomly. All right, so your will cost you the 5 focus. It also costs you concentration. You can concentrate on a number of powers equal to your rank. So you can do that and one more concentration effect if you like. The only ways to break concentration is to be knocked out and stuff. We can get into that later, but you can take physical attacks. There's not like a roll to save your concentration like in D&D.
Okay.
And then for them to actually break out of that is a melee check against a TN20, which is pretty difficult, very powerful. Webs are the same way. But I digress. So you will have landed into the square, dramatically shot your ice to encase the agent and grab him. You are still available to make, I believe you've got a little bit of movement left, if you like. Or you can stay there and call it good.
I went 3. Does diagonal count as 2 or just 1?
Just one.
1. I'm gonna put myself in between the hostages.
Okay, doke.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, he will remain grabbed. You have moved yourself in between, protecting them from further harm.
Yeah.
All right. And talking is free, so you can talk smack. It would be like an action to try to intimidate, persuade, etc. But you can generally talk smack, bleed out a catchphrase, that sort of thing.
So they don't have any type of surprise roll in this one?
They do. When you roll initiative, if you get the Marvel symbol, then you get to participate in the surprise round. So they did get a Marvel dice. I made an executive decision not to have that apply because they are the ones being bombarded upon, and they weren't actively looking at the skylight to anticipate your arrival. So I took away their bonus round circumstantially. Technically, if I were being a jerk about it, they would have been able to fire on you guys as you were essentially falling down before you even made it in with your dramatic hero pose. But I did not, because I love you guys and don't want to hurt you as bad. That's about to change because I'm going to shoot you now.
Right, as long as they don't.
We all know he's lying his balls off.
So let's see. Yeah, I think that he does have an extra reaction. You guys are rank 2, so that doesn't apply. And that's whatever. All right, so Hydra officer is going to be taking a shot, blasting. This is kind of got like a small combat. machine gun type gun. He's going to be blasting at you, Starbright. Surprised a little bit. The falling glass, the dramatic entrance. He will be making an attack with his agility against your agility defense. You will see next to your ability scores the defense ratings. So, for example, agility is 10 for yours. So his attack roll has to beat a 10. So it is now that you would be able to say, hey, I don't want to get shot. I am going to try to use karma to make them re-roll their best dice. Now, in normal circumstances, it would 100% be worth it. However, because they have 5s on their other dice, no matter what, it looks like this will hit.
Right.
Unless, which
I
yeah,
do.
I don't see a way to get out of that. Oh yeah, and you have lots of health. Your resilience of 5 is going to keep you pretty toasty there.
Plus I have healing factor.
Yep. Yeah, so at the end of every turn, you will heal your resilience, which again is 5, in hit points. So at the top of the order, that'll apply for both of you guys if you've taken any damage. So a total of 10 damage. A negligible amount, which you'll be able to quickly heal. The other agent does not want to be stuck in the ice. He's going to attempt to be breaking free. Hydra officer stepping back a little bit away from the main scene over there.
He can't get far enough.
Not with your speed. The other officer being grabbed, he's going to attempt get out of that. Did I do? I might have been. No, that was the right one. Anyway, I digress. He has to beat a 20. Oh, if you get 616, if you get 6 on your 2 dice and then the Marvel symbol, that counts as an automatic success no matter what. It is ultimate success. Very, very, very rare. I believe that that is the only way that he's going to be able to break out of your ice. He's finding out the hard way. He might have to simply make his attacks with the disadvantage because he is stuck. He cannot move, being grabbed. So it sucks to be him. Next one up is Starbright.
Alright, I'm going to fly into this with my fist out. Superman move.
All right. Darting forward. And are you going to be using a smash or a clobber or a regular melee attack?
Probably be a smash.
All right. So you can spend 5 or more focus, and you get to add to the damage total for every 2 focus you spend. We'll give a +1 on the damage. Minimum of 5. So, like if you do 6, then you'd get +3 damage. A fantastic success, if you happen to roll a Marvel on your attack, they will take double damage and be stunned.
How often did you regain focus?
Focus is regained at the rate of 1, I believe 1 times your rank per hour. If you get a full rest, believe it's more. You can also use your karma. You make a TN 10, pretty easy to hit, with vigilance to recover enough focus equal to the check's Marvel Dice result times your rank. And then if you get fantastic success, you get double. So in combat, you have to use karma. Out of combat, it recovers kind of slow. Focus damage is not typically done. Like focus damage is sometimes done by special abilities and magic and stuff. You can assume that Hydra agents with their guns aren't going to be inflicting focus damage as a general rule, but using your abilities can use that up quickly. Sorry, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. No. So yes,
I use 3 focus.
You have to use 5 or more.
All right, I use 5. Right, I hit this first. Do I hit this first red square? Is that what it is? Under smash.
Yes, that would be your targeted attack attempt, and then we will see what happens from there.
Not doing anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to be using your melee. I thought you meant the first melee box. That's going to be your attack roll attempt.
Where is it?
So under your ability scores, your first one is called melee, and then you will click where it has the number 5.
I don't see melee.
It is the first ability on the list. Under ability scores. Melee, agility, resilience, etc. You won't see your attributes if you're on the speed and size one.
I clicked on speed. That's why.
Yep. Took me a second too. I was like, oh, wait a minute. There's another tab. We were just talking about your speed stuff. So, yep, there you go. An excellent strike. That will be successful. And then you said you spent 5 of your focus?
Yeah.
All right, so 5 is going to give a +2. If you spend 6, it'll give you a +3 to your damage total.
Okay. 5 isn't it?
All right, so spending 5, getting +2, that'll be a total of 17 damage. Kapow.
You're supposed to say Kung Pao?
Kapow. No kung. But that's a fun movie.
How far does he go flying?
So with your might ability, that happens when you get a fantastic success. So if you happen to roll that M on the Marvel dice, that will cause the knockback. It's a number of 5 spaces times the damage multiplier. For you, that would be 2, maybe 3. And then if they collide with something, it doesn't necessarily cause additional damage. They have the total damage to the character, and if it exceeds the threshold of an object, then they will plow through.
Yeah.
So, like,
Giggity.
if you blasted him hard enough, like you could send him flying out the window. No giggity. Or like one of those power terminal stations, for example, hooked up. He could be blasted through that with enough force, depending on the object.
Do they have a charge type ability?
Yes, that is called RAM. And in order to implement that, it's essentially a reaction because you use your full movement and then you use your action to fill the remaining space. And in so doing, essentially you use your reaction for the turn to do an attack with the RAM ability. They will automatically take regular damage or the attacker will take regular damage from it. So that's you. And then if you're successful, the target takes double damage. And if you get a fantastic success with the Marvel dice, they will take triple damage.
So why would the attacker take damage when he's ramming him with his fist?
So if you could do me a favor, go outside and run at the side of your house as fast as you can, and then let me know if it hurts.
Yeah, this is flesh and blood.
What's that? Sorry?
We're talking about flesh and blood here now, Wall.
It is just the sheer force. That's the way the rules are and set up. But it deals like essentially you're sacrificing a little bit of damage to yourself to do extra damage to them.
You don't have to do extra damage.
Yeah, that's if you want to implement the ram reaction ability, but you certainly don't have to.
Is that a power or is that just an action?
Everyone can do that.
All right, I'll remember that.
When you rank up your character, if you get stuff that causes damage reduction, that will help you a lot because then you can do your rams and take way less damage than what you're putting out. Like if you have a damage reduction 2 and your multiplier is 3, it would only be a multiplier of 1 that you do to yourself. But they would take, depending on if they don't have any damage reduction, they would take all of it.
Right.
Fun stuff to get into. Also, too, you have a little bit less to worry about as per, again, your healing factor, which is about to trigger if that is all for your turn.
Is he still alive?
He is very much alive. It looks like he can take a few more shots like that.
Wow.
This again is the officer, so they've got thicker armor and stuff. The regular weak Hydra agents, like they're just normal dudes. You're pretty sure that would have KO'd him in a single shot. But this guy's a little bit tougher, a little more resilient. And
you make officers pretty well.
Yeah, out of game, you guys went to the roof and skipped to the the sub boss fight. So Merry Christmas.
Oof.
Okay.
Oof. That could always be kind of bad.
Hey, everybody wanted to. I wasn't going to stop you. You guys are heroes. You can do whatever you want. Fly up to the roof, be dramatic, dive right in.
Well, that's where the hostages are.
Yeah. All right. So at the top of the order, both of you are going to heal an amount of hit points based on your resilience as per your healing factors. I will put 145 for Starbright. Tatum did not take any damage, so that is redundant. And Tatum, you've got the agent held, currently grappled with your ice. They're unable to move. Appears that they're getting ready to shoot at you, taking their disadvantage anyway because they're unable to break free. But they're not paralyzed, so they are able to move their arms a little bit. But not until you go, because it's your turn.
Okay, buddy. Listen here. This is a bank robbery. Stand down or whatever's encased in ice is gonna be crushed. And don't test me, boy. That's it. I want to intimidate the guy.
All right. And do check your traits. Once in a while, traits can give you an edge when you are making an attempt at intimidation.
I don't think I got anything that gives me, to be honest. Yeah. Nothing.
You are sure?
Yeah, nothing.
Let's see. Fearless, determination. Yeah, probably not. Tags. Yeah, probably not.
Alright. What you want me to roll?
That is going to be an ego roll against their. I'm going to say
Non-combat.
that's going to essentially be, yeah, non-combat ego roll. And it's going to be against their ego defense, which happens to be 11.
13. Let's go.
He gets a dejected look on his face, tosses his gun down. Filthy superheroes, vigilantes.
Didn't I just say it was a bank robbery? Punk.
He assumes that you're just talking strange,
Mhm.
being as that you're not in a bank, so drops his gun to the floor, stops resisting the ice grapple.
Alright. Awesome. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do.
Officer shouts over, "You bloody coward! I have to do everything myself." They're gonna look over at Starbright and attempt to Sparta kick you away from themselves. They've still got their
They still
guns.
got their guns, but
You could try.
Try being the operative word. He's going to make a melee strike against your melee defense. Your melee defense is 15. It is a bad idea for him to attempt this, but he's going to do so anyway. Ka-cha! He is not going to make it. So
What
he's
was that?
actually
I thought you were going to kick him.
so he's actually going to make the kick, but you just stand there and take it. It doesn't do anything, doesn't break through. He's looking at you and down. And then he backs up away from you.
I suggest you put your weapon.
And he's pulling his weapon back up, a little bit shocked, limping a little bit, unexpecting you to be so mighty.
Well, you know I could reach you before you even fired, right? Oh well. I guess you want the hard way.
He wants it hard. And so the Hydra agent is going to, of course,
I see
do.
that was definitely a giggity.
That was just for you, sir. The Hydra agent, of course, has surrendered. I will take him out of combat there. And leaving that to Tatum. After Starbright, let's see. Yep, Starbright's turn. Tatum, you are on deck. Prepare yourself. Starbright, your go.
Okay, how do we attempt to disarm? I'm just
So,
going to try to grab the weapon and kind of crush the weapon.
yeah, certainly. So if you are attacking an object directly, the TN is a base of 10, and then the size of it has some modifications. I would say that's going to be probably a +2 on that TN, it would look like is appropriate. So you want to hit a 12 with your strike.
All right.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. It is wielded by the target. I was looking at an unmoving object. I apologize, my bad. So they get to use their agility defense, again modified by the size. And then if you are successful in your strike, the character who's holding the object makes an agility check to hold on to it, using the damage caused as the TN for that. So to start, let me close that. You're going to be looking at an agility defense with the size being a little bit smaller than a person. You're going to have to hit a 14 as your target.
All right.
And then if you're successful in that strike, you'll have your damage, and that will set the difficulty for them to hold on to it. Well, that's definitely going to work. And 17 is the damage. Holy wow. I'm pretty sure he's not going to make that. But he's going to try to not be disarmed. Agility versus a 17. Oh, actually gets pretty close. But not close enough.
I'm going
He's-
to kind of bend the weapon in U-shape.
So they're
to
unable
intimidate.
to hold onto it. You're able to yank that, bend it, toss it aside. You can see beneath their goggles, their eyes go wide. They
Would
take
you
a
like to
fighting
continue?
stance. They answer with their fighting stance. It looks like they are not wanting to give up, ready to throw down fisticuffs.
Really?
Really, really.
Okay.
It's so
That's what
out
I'm
of
saying.
game. It would take a full action to attempt an intimidation. Um, so just the smack talking is just gonna like kind of inspire them to smack talk back or respond. But if you take a full action to like flex and be dramatic and be like, I will put you down unless you surrender, try to break through that. It's like a full action effort. Bring down. But they
You said you
have
want to do
been disarmed. And it looks like they
You
want to
said you
continue
wanted to
fighting.
do All right. I guess pain is what you want. We get it.
Pain is what they desire. Oh, and as a side note, since you guys are heroes and you do violence at stuff, it is presumed that you are doing non-lethal damage unless you're carrying a weapon, using it as such. So when you get somebody down, unless you do enough hit point damage that is their total in the negative, they're going to be KO'd rather than killed. So you don't have to announce like, oh, I'm just trying to knock them out. That is the default because you're heroes. If you
Yeah.
want to be lethal, do let me know and we can talk about your path into villainy. But that's a different discussion.
So,
Tatum.
so
I'm aging a shield. I can't. It's not my personal trait.
I thought so.
what if we don't want to kill them, but we also just want to give them like a little bit of brain damage? Yeah,
Little brain damage.
just a little, right?
Tad bit.
It's not killing
Um,
them. Okay? They'll still be alive.
so it depends on what you mean by little. If you do enough damage uh, to their focus, in the similar way of hit points where they would quote unquote die. Instead, they enter what is called shattered, and you essentially break them mentally, and they are vegetableized or otherwise made incoherently crazy. You will have
Yeah.
killed their mind. That is something also unheroic, and we can describe your descent into villainy with a different approach.
Okay. Okay. So no loophole. Is what I'm trying to say.
Not especially. If you're wanting
Okay.
to essentially mentally torture them into breaking and becoming insane or shattered, it's your
Question.
prerogative.
Would a character like the Punisher be a villain in this?
They're considered an anti-hero, so they wouldn't
An
have,
anti-hero. Okay, yeah,
yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah, so they don't have the heroic tag, so they don't start with a bunch of karma, but they can earn karma through doing cool stuff like quoting their catchphrase
Yeah,
and
back in
saving
the track.
people in peril and stuff.
Just figured I'd ask.
Oh yeah,
Taking out a whole cartel like the Punisher.
yep. Yeah, they're kind of in the middle. They do use guns, which is a weapon which is lethal damage too, so they have to go out of their way to not kill. But that's Punisher for you. Punisher gives many fewer fucks than others. Alrighty, top of the
But we still could give them a little pain as long as they're away.
yeah. So top of the order is Tatum. Everyone will heal based on the resilience. Tatum is not taking damage. Starbright is going to go up to full because they also did not take damage.
Yeah, you see my bullet one close up. Bullets come out.
Yeah, the focus is unfortunately unaffected by healing factor.
Oh, I know that. I don't actually need focus for this thing.
All right, so Tatum, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here. 5 squares. Okay, let's just let us cook. Let's blast this guy. An elemental blast. Or no, the free one. The one that doesn't take focus.
All right.
Elemental burst.
Lesser hand blasting at the Hydra officer.
Is it a ranged attack? For enemy in a line of sight. Up to 10 spaces.
Is the other guy tied up? Just leave.
Yeah.
So let's see. Yeah, it is the burst.
Wow, he's
Ranged
got a
attack.
marble.
Oh, got the Marvel
think,
dice. So they're going to
yeah.
take double damage because of your fantastic success there with the Marvel dice, and you will have beaten their agility defense. Now, did it automatically do double? Because you
Yeah,
also
looks
have
like
your agility. It did not. So Tatum has an extra multiplier with their agility because of their accuracy. So that 29 is going to be doubled, and then it's going to have your elemental special effect, which with ice is paralyzation. A paralyzed character cannot move or take actions requiring melee or agility. Their agility defense is reduced to 10 versus ranged attacks, and close attacks automatically hit. Those things would matter if your blast did not slam him into that machine, causing sparks and dents and knocking him unconscious. Oh, I don't have the API on. Kura!
And I'm gonna do it that.
that was painful.
He'll walk it off later. It'll be fine.
Kerblast. So they're essentially, you've got them ice encased into the side of that electrical panel, and you can see that their head lolls down. You can tell that they're breathing. They're not dead, but they are completely encased, paralyzed, and knocked out.
So are we done here?
No.
That's what I tell him. So are we done here, guys?
He gives no response as per his being KO'd.
All right. I forgot you can't talk.
Yeah.
I'll check out the hostage. You guys all right?
Now that you are closer, you can see that they have had their hands tied behind their back with zip ties. They're looking very thankful at your arrival.
I'm going to free him from the zip tie.
Well, hold on, I could just blast those zip ties off with my ice.
I'll assume you're just doing like minor blasting. You won't have to roll for that if it's just like finger blasting.
Oh, well, no, I was just joking. I was joking.
Let's get you all out of here.
Thank you for coming. I'm not sure.
There's more Hydra agents. We saw them in different rooms.
Oh, yes. There are more on the other floors.
There are more people? More workers? More employees?
I do not know. It is very late. Everyone, the official work time is over. Kim and I were working on extra archiving, just trying to catch up when we were captured.
I got an interrogation tray.
I think you should fly us out of
If there are
here.
more hostages, you should tell us. It'll be easier on you. We might be able to get some time off your life in prison.
All right, so you have edge on ego or logic checks made when asking questions. Very cool. So because it's interrogation, it is going to be contested ego. You'll want to roll your ego against a TN of 11. And then you get to re-roll a dice of your choosing. So in this case, and this is something that you'll get used to when you're mathing stuff out. In this case, your 4 plus your 6 make a 10. You have to meet or beat an 11. So no matter what you get on the Marvel die, you will be successful. So if you use your edge on that Marvel die, you might be able to get that fantastic success. That is what
All
I
right.
recommend. Again, you don't have to take that recommendation. You can reroll any dice, but that Marvel dice is the key to all things fun and happy.
Okay. How do we roll that? We just click on that die.
Yeah, so if you hover over the result in the Roll20 chat, you'll see a little menu pop up that says Edge and Trouble. If you click Edge, it's going to give you essentially the rerolled set. Now, having it be a 5 means you either got the same or lesser than, because it's going to give you the better. So you did not get an extra Marvel dice spectacular, but still success. And it's always, always worth trying to get those,
Yeah.
because that's what it's all about. He says, nah, I don't know. I've only been here on this floor. I don't know what the others have reported. We haven't heard about
Well,
others being found.
how did you get up here then?
He just spawned in clearly.
Did you just appear here or something?
We all came in through the front door, and as we come up, the boss told some people to stay behind, investigate the other levels. We
So
made our way all the way up here.
you didn't see anyone down there when you were coming through.
I didn't see anyone, but I didn't check the offices and bathrooms and such. Wasn't my job.
All right. Are there any doors? Where are the doors?
So
Okay,
if
hold on.
you zoom out, you should be able to see the door indicators. In this room, it's going to be, oh, yep, it looks like somebody opened and closed it. Up on the north, almost directly due north from where you're standing, is a door out to the hall on this floor. This here room takes up most of the floor because it is the main room of the entire building and of the galactic center history.
All right, look, listen here, Star Guy. Okay. How about
Oh,
you
we gotta
start?
get these
Yeah,
civilians.
find the hostages out there, right? With the police. Take these two guys down there as well, and I'll make an ice wall so they can't come get me while you're doing that at the door. That way, buy us a little bit of time. Then we can clear the other levels, starting from bottom to top. That way, they have nowhere else to run.
I'm gonna try to get a hold of use my phone, try to get a hold of the chief down below.
911 emergency.
Yeah, this is Starbright. Uh, can I get in touch with your person in charge at the incident at the what's this place called?
It is the Howard and Maria Stark Center for Galactic History.
Stark Building of History.
Can you please roll for me again your ego roll? This is the non combat ego. I should have specified that before because then it won't roll damage, but it doesn't really matter.
Oh, the one, the red box right in front of the eagle?
It'll be a couple after. It'll be the one after. In the non-combat column. It says, "This is who? You want me to connect you to an ongoing operation? I'm sorry, but we don't do that here. Do you have an emergency to report?"
Well, I do have the audience trait. I'm well known and well respected.
So that has to do with if you're on if you have a social media thing or something like that. The 911 dispatcher by default won't necessarily be part of your audience. You can
Alright.
also spend a karma to re-roll one of those dice, give yourself an edge
This
there.
is an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm trying to get a hold of that police officer chief.
Go ahead and make your roll again. Let's see if that might turn her efforts to assist. Oh, I see. You're on scene already. Very well. Let me get you patched through. Be just a moment. Then you hear a brief interlude of some elevator music. Da-na-na, 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 da-na-na. This is Officer Rogers. This Starbright? We spoke earlier.
Yes, yes. I was wondering, I got 2 hostages up here. I'm going to send them to the roof. Can you get a helicopter?
You want us to send a helicopter for 2 people up there?
No, I'm
Can
going to be sending all the hostages we find to the roof, and then we could remove them that safely.
I haven't been authorized to utilize extra force or equipment like that. Any way you can bring them out through the front door?
No, that'd be too dangerous for you. These are Hydra agents, not your regular criminals.
I would recommend if you have been able to establish security on that floor, perhaps having them hang tight there where it's safe, and then return to get them once you've cleared the rest of the building. I do apologize. I simply don't have the authority to call in a helicopter. That's above my grade.
Well, who there has authority?
You would have to call my chief back at the station. We would have to escalate this into another level of terrorism rather than a basic hostage situation.
You
And
should have
if
a
you've secured
headquarters.
the floor, then I'm pretty sure he would decline that request.
You have a headquarters van there. That happens at all hostage taking things. Who's in charge?
That would be
FBI.
me.
And you can't get a police helicopter.
Not for this incident, as it has not been escalated, and it sounds as if you've been successful in securing the floor and the hostages.
All right, you guys have fun.
These police are terrible police.
It's crazy.
We're
The
doing
FBI,
what we can, sir. Our budget has recently been cut.
the FBI should be on scene. So the FBI is not here.
All right.
The FBI is not involved. It has not been escalated to a terrorist excursion. Simply a minor hostage situation, which you appear to have resolved.
Oh, hostage situation is minor. Okay. Fuck this guy. I'm throwing the phone. Alright. These guys are idiots. Okay, we're allowed to go through the door on the hallway. We'll try to sneak our way in.
Can't you, hold on. Can't you just like fly these people out one at a time?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, let's do that. And
Roger
I'll
that.
bring the 2 hostages to the roof. And I'm going to find an alleyway to fly them down and have the police pick them up.
All
So I don't
right.
get in front of the windows where they.
All right. Tatum, what are you going to be up to while the hostages are brought outside?
Well, I'm gonna make my wall over here,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, on the doorway, like an ice wall. And
These cops here are idiots.
yeah, while he was on the phone, I tell the hostages like this is kind of a waste of time jumping hoops. Don't you think? There might be some hostages on the other floors, for all we know, at gunpoint or worse.
Yeah,
Say,
I'm ballistic,
hopefully
so
not. It is after hours, and most everybody in the building has gone home. I know the cleaning crew will come in eventually. That's usually after midnight.
Yeah. Thing is, we don't know. We don't know.
I'm going to ask the hostages, do you know if anyone's in the building? Or were there anyone in the building when you were, before the hostage taken?
No one knows.
They do not know. That question has been asked a few times now, and they really just can't offer any more than they hope not and they don't think so.
I shake them a little harder. Maybe they'll remember.
Look at him.
I'm gonna scream out. Why?
All
And
right,
make my
Johnson and his secretary, they were having an affair. They might be here still.
That's
That's
great.
that's all we know.
It
Why
costs
didn't you want to divulge the information? Are
I
you
felt
sadistic or something?
0. Okay.
These people, man, I don't know what's going on.
All right, so Starbright, you're going to be taking the hostages to the outside and then returning to this room from Skylight.
Plus the Hydra agents as well. I'm gonna get them out of here. Have the police take care of it.
That will be 2 separate troops or trips, but it can
Yep.
be done.
And the limp body of the.
Bloop, bloop, and bloop.
All right, let's take care of the rest of the situation. The cops ain't gonna be any good here.
Fly us back to the first floor.
They probably don't even have a ESU team. The FBI should be involved. All the hostage takings are covered with by the FBI. Maybe they didn't arrive yet. All right, let's. Uh,
Bear in
I'll take
mind
it.
that Nick Fury took the opportunity to call you guys in as specialists as opposed to leaning on other organizations. So there's that too.
Oh, thanks, McFury. Right.
All right. Well, um, we went over on time today. I don't mind because we had technical issues and character creation stuff, but that is a good place to hold things off and fade to black until our
All right.
next session. I appreciate you guys hanging out for the extra hour, being able to roll some dice, see how things kind of play out. I really, really dig the system. Like I said earlier, I think they did a really good job in being thorough, making it feel super heroic. As you guys get used to your powers and the rules and the different actions and stuff, it'll become second nature. It's pretty quick and easy to grasp. So with a little bit of repetition, I expect you guys will be all up in it.
Yeah, buddy.
Happy super fun time.
Yeah. Is that other guy? Is he kind of like MIA for a little bit?
Kind of, sorta. He had a tragedy in the family, and I did tell him like, and I don't even know if they even checked Discord. I didn't see them come online or respond at all, but I let him know like, take your time, don't worry about stuff, it's all good. I know a passing in the family can just kind of ripple out, and everybody grieves in their own way in their own time frame. So hopefully they'll be back sooner than later, but we shall exhibit patience for them.
I
Yes.
thank you for your assistance. You're pretty good at what you do.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh god. He's not talking to me.
I'm pretty sure he's
Oh,
talking to you
yeah,
too. Yeah.
yeah, I was.
But
You're
yeah.
talking to me.
Alrighty. Well,